Hello, Al pals. This is Big Al. Welcome to Big Al Presents Big Al Quickie Reviews. Basically, when I've watched a whole lot of films and didn't write a major drawn out review on any of them, but wanted to share what I thought about them. I have several films here that I've enjoyed in the past week and thought I would share what I thought about them. It's a mixture of some new stuff, some old stuff, a little of this, a little of that. So, of course, there may be a few spoilers, but I really am not going to go on too much about the film. Just want to hit a couple of high points and give you my overall review on it. First up is Alligator from 1980, an older horror film that I had never seen. And as most of you who follow my channel know, I did a review for a film called Black Water about a killer crocodile in Australia. And I kind of was in a killer reptile mood. So I decided to finally get around to watching Alligator. 2.5 stars. That's looking at it realistically. But honestly, I loved watching this film. It was a whole lot of fun. It brought back a lot of memories. I remember this film when it came out, and I just never got a chance to see it. But as much fun as it is, it does have a lot of issues. The effects a little wonky here and there, and the acting is a little suspect in places. And it is a 2.5 star film. It's very middle of the road. But taking it just on the fun factor, it's a 5 star fun, but it's a 2.5 star film. What can I say? Next up is The King's Daughter, 3 stars out of 5, a film that was originally filmed in 2014, and it took a while to find a distributor. It stars Pierce Brosnan as King Louis XIV of France, who is seeking immortality through the sacrifice of a mermaid. Uh, he invites his daughter, who doesn't know she is his daughter, to court uh, for some nefarious reasons, which, if you do watch the film, you will find out. It's it is a fun little fantasy film. I think it's something the whole family can enjoy. If you enjoyed the film Stardust, I think this is something that's very similar. Not as good as Stardust, but I think it is definitely worth a shot if you do like a nice fairy tale fantasy of a film. A wonderful touch is Julie Andrews narrates the film, and which kind of gives it a little special extra cred in my opinion. But 3 stars out of 5, very enjoyable film, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And one of the better Bigfoots on screen outside of Harry and the Hendersons, Letters from the Big Man, 4 stars out of 5. This is not your typical Bigfoot film. It is a film that deals with the spiritual nature of the Sasquatch, how he is a guardian of the forest, and that they have the ability to kind of go in and out of reality and are also able to project thoughts to people whom they deem worthy of such interaction. And this female park ranger develops a relationship with one of them, and it's not that kind of relationship, so get that out of your mind, but it's very much a respectful interaction that she has, setting out peanut butter sandwich, some grapes as a gift. He gifts back, leaves little, glyphs or rocks as kind of signs to her. It's not going to be for everybody. It's not the kind of film I'm saying, oh, go out and see it. It's really great. It is a great film, but I know there's going to be a lot of people out there who watch this and will think, what the hell is Big Al thinking? But I just thought this film was very well done. It has some good messages, some just a very interesting take on Bigfoot. I really enjoyed it. Next up is a horror film called Agnes, which I was really hoping for something a lot better and didn't get it. It's 1.5 stars, and I'm only giving it 1.5 stars because of the performances that were really good across the board. But it's just it starts out you think it's going to be an exorcism type film of a young nun who is possessed by the devil. Then it turns into some other kind of thing. It's just very disjointed, terribly edited, just not a good film at all. Definitely skip Agnes if you see it kind of cross your uh, attention. Just bypass it. I just didn't like it at all. Like I said, some good actors giving some decent performances, but it just had no substance to it. Very sadly, I had a lot of hopes for it and just didn't get the payoff I hoped. And the next film is The Ferryman, 2.5 stars out of 5. I I like this film. It's not the best film in the world, but it was an enjoyable horror film, starring John Rhys Davies, of course, from the Indiana Jones and Lord of the Rings film. It is about a man trying to escape being taken to hell by the ferryman, of course, from the Greek legend. And the way he does this is transferring his essence, his soul, into another body and kind of bouncing from body to body, eluding the ferryman. He is trapped on a boat, but of course, as happens in a horror film, a another boat with several couples on a vacation to Fiji happens to find this individual, and of course, horror and havoc break out on the boat. A lot of fun, some really good performances, some tense moments, but it is what it is. It's not the best in the world. It's very middle of the road, but it's good. I think it's a good, enjoyable film. If you're a horror fan, I think it's something you'll really like. Uh, but yeah, The Ferryman, 2.5 stars out of 5. God help me. He's All That on Netflix. That's right. I was looking for something just to turn my brain off and watch, and I don't know what it was, but I really enjoyed this film. Maybe it was because I turned my brain off. But it's a solid 3 out of 5 star film. I really enjoyed the characters in the film. The the bad kids were enjoyable to watch being bad, and seeing the rift on the original She's All That, I just thought it was very well done, and it was nice to see Rachel Lee Cook return, not as the original character, but just the actress return to play the popular girl's mother, and Tanner Buchanan, who is in Cobra Kai, going from the ostracized outsider into popular kid, kind of enjoyable to watch. That's all I can tell you, I don't know if it was an aberration or what, but hey, 3 stars out of 5. I really enjoyed it. if you like if you like this kind of a film, it is, I think, definitely one to try out one day. Well, I hope you enjoyed these short little quickie reviews that I had. Some good, some not so good. But I hope that if you haven't subscribed to my channel, that you do so. Of course, here on Big Al Presents, there'll be more reviews, rewatches, and rambles in the weeks and months to come. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it for those people who are looking for something to watch. Maybe they'll find something here that'll pique their interest. But of course, as always, whatever you do decide to watch, watch what you want to watch and don't let anybody tell you anything different. And until next time, I hope everyone has fun and gets entertained. Take care. Bye.